Also, I saw that one from the guitar player that wants to.
Let's see how that goes.
Okay,
Okay, we're at 0. So yeah, it was at 10K, which is 10 megabits per second. I don't think they consider it. Over there, we're on a different network completely, so it's fine. So dropping into 5. I think 5 is actually plenty for 1080p.
What I would usually do is I used to do 720/60, so 1080p should be
Are they good with those cutout pictures that I have everywhere?
I think, well, yeah, because I think you have one for all the leaders.
Yes.
So
But I don't know
way,
if, like, for the senior ones, they sent me pictures that they wanted. I don't know if they're. I'm not even going to have to split it.
Just use it.
They're at the mercy of my
Right. We'll send it to them to approval. But I think. We're still there. Oh, no, we're still dropping 20%. Okay. Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. Okay. We won't do that during the regular podcast. So it's still that one. Okay. That overlay, you can also, I can pull it up here too. Yeah, luckily no one's watching it, so you don't really get too much. You can also control it on here. It doesn't matter which one. I usually control from down there, so I do it up here. I can make the account for this. So this would just be pretty simple, right? If there's a shot, +1, you can have the overlay over here, where you have the thing, so it adds 1 to your shot. If you add a goal, it increases shots and goals. So now we're 1, 2. You decrease goals, you decrease shots, you decrease shots. You can always update it. You want to set it to like 2 if we're falling behind or whatever. 52. Penalties. It changes the thing at the top. You go 4 on 4. Then a 3 on 3. Here's your home power play. You get the away power play. And then you go to normal. You've got a goal. This is with last year's players. So I have to get the new one up to the bottom, have a picture. They can make that go away. High. Take update. Should be gone. You get periods. First period, it just changes here. This is for the time. Like how we have to work. Then we have intermissions. Kind of a bigger summary. Because then what you guys can do is point the camera to the clock and then you run the time. That way the time will be above it. So people kind of. Because we used to just keep it small and people are like, where's the game? And I'm like, we're not going to talk to it. We've got a free overtime. End of the third period. That's good. Overtime. So overtime, final. So all those are the same. You get the starters. So that would, I'm going to work on that. Well, it's also, I run this on AWS servers, so it's the first time, and we're trying to run the broadcast, so it's through the thing, it should be better. But that's also at the beginning. But I want to change all this stuff right now, just option. I'm like, man, I did that, get out. Let's see if I can fix that. Period. This is where you set all your starters. You've got every player listed. Because, you know, we change up who's a forward and defense every day going up. Yeah, and that's that. It's pretty long. So there's that, and then of course this is all happening on that stream, so if you're just watching, it'll be like whatever. This I will fix. I completely forgot. I just have to go make on the website that I built. I just have this hard coded to 720. I'll should move that hard code and get back to 1080. So this would be 7.
Yeah, I can take that.
So that'll be nice.
So, like, the background will be there, and it will go up nice.
a little piece of software.
Okay.
And you just plug this in. And
That's why I have the, it's like called
And then
drawing back.
do you do wireless?
And I can actually
wirelessly want to do,
I
because
don't know.
I don't want to run a cable from like
From here
all the way up to the broadcast booth. But that's, I can look into this, we still have time.
On Canva there
This
is,
isn't
but
a top
Canva is
priority.
not.
All the rest of it is. This was like a, hey, do you guys want to have a GoPro? And I was like, yeah.
You said you like GoPro footage?
But yeah, so we might just use it for recording for the first few games. The broadcast would be awesome if we can get it on there eventually, but then we're gonna have to do like
Can I
switching
peel
and all that
the
stuff.
thing off the screen?
I'm
Why?
gonna use it. I want to damage it.
You said you want intro and outro, so like on the ice with the logo for the intro.
Yes.
Okay.
For the videos?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'll work
Because
with.
the intro would just be about USF hockey. Sorry. Hockey's called USF. And then
I saw the whole conversation you had with Miranda. It's like.
he was a player, so I don't know. I can complain to him because he knows it's like the normal fan for it. But I assume this has Wi-Fi built in. Because I know you can Wi-Fi to your phone. I
Yes.
just need
That
Wi-Fi
would
to
be
this.
that would be the way to get it on here, but you lose you probably can't run both a hard line and a Wi-Fi connection.
Well, we wouldn't run hard line.
No, hard line to here and then a Wi-Fi connection from here to there to get the
No, so but this, so because usually, like with my mom's GoPro, I could see this video, because they didn't have like an LCD on it, I could see this video on my phone.
Yes.
Because it connected to like wireless. So I don't know,
It does the same thing. But
because if I network these guys, then I should be able to reference the thing, I think.
Yeah, that's like when I go like this. I should probably rasterize this. I'm gonna ask him. What?
Yes. So what I might have to do is get like a switcher or something, and then have these connect to that switcher, and then right.
Does that say USF old guys? Who are the old guys?
Hold on, I guess.
Is Danny a coach this year?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you were like surprised when I told you that. I have a picture of all the coaches. Actually, minus one, because that one guy that got hit in the face at the Fridays.
We don't need to put it through.
Okay.
The only reason we're doing that is because he wants it. We've
Not
never
even
announced the
surprised.
executive board once.
Not even surprised.
I was like, you want the executive board? He's like, yeah.
I had a
We
feeling
should
that-
let everybody who know like our faces. And I was like, okay. But,
I was thinking we do like forwards, defense.
well, we're definitely gonna do that.
Like,
So I
you know how we
said-
do the player cards at the end of the year?
I
Not
don't
necessarily
think
at the beginning, but just like have like names and faces.
No, because I don't think we'll have pictures soon enough. We need to announce the roster like Friday. Or Monday, or Saturday.
Oh, do you want me to create a roster graphic?
Yes. So for the roster graphic.
Hold on, let me write this down.
No, I'm not worried.
Huh? Oh no, I know it's not you.
So I asked him for this information. Position, year, major, and hometown.
Position your major.
So then I was thinking you can just make a graphic, very boring.
Kind of like on
Just
the
there's-
website. Position your major.
Well,
You want me to group it by forwards, defensemen, goalies?
So I really like, I should take a screenshot, I forgot to. I really like someone's, that they did, and I want to see it. It was, they kind of like stacked it all. So like this was the same. So it was like kind of like that, but not.
Looks better.
Yeah. So it was like all, it was the number was big, then the name was kind of smaller, and then it said their position, or you can group it by position from all of them. But then it had their like major and hometown.
What means?
So then like, instead of, it would be like the number 2, but then it would also have their hometown name. And then there's like, it would just be a box like
So
that.
like 2, and then like.
Because they don't want to do like what FGC did, they just do like a spreadsheet, so that's kind of dope.
Yeah, that's good.
And then this one, I mean, it's like, okay, but that's what everyone does, and that's what we got here. So, if you do a little, here's what they did, so we obviously can't do like that.
Why did they use that girly font? It's hockey team.
I think that's actually what the official font is for that.
Ew, really?
Was it?
What was that font?
It might have been GT. yeah, something like this. So we have the number of gigs,
Okay,
their
so like,
name, position, year, and hometown. But then we can group this by forward, defense, and forward. But that way, like,
yeah, because I
that'd
can
be pretty
do.
cool.
Yes.
So like 3.
But you can change it however it fits, but it's like I want
Okay,
to
I
put
can
their,
do.
their
You know
name.
how that there's that dot in the graphics. There's the dot between the @ and the website. I can do like G dot,
Yeah.
and then
And major would. And they, well, I mean, major we don't have to do. I guess we could just do senior, sophomore, whatever. Because if you have enough room, it'd be cool to put the major there, just to show like we got a whole bunch of like engineers probably.
yeah.
Doesn't nice to show living it all.
Well, if I make that like smaller, I can do like. I don't have to like spell out junior. I can do JR and then like SR, FR.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can do the dot again.
Senior, or I can do senior, comma.
The major.
Like that. Okay.
I think that'd be pretty cool. And like if you want to put the threes there instead, these won't have pictures yet, so we won't get the pictures until that media day. Is we're gonna take them, and I probably won't get them until a few days late.
Not their day.
So,
It's a new team.
I'm gonna go do PA stuff now.
See ya.
I wanted to talk about media day, so that'll be like the gifts, like I was talking about, like how to like have those reaction gifts.
Yes.
So
that
you
would
can
be the-
record those. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard back from Emma. She also doesn't respond to my emails. But
You should get everyone's phone numbers.
I have them, but emails easier because I don't want to make them yet.
And you can put people on group chats. And it works because you don't
Sounds
have
like another app that I have to deal with.
college student times. I don't have group.
I had Groupie when I was in college. That's the issue. That was like 10 years ago. I'm an old man.
So do you have
Are
like?
we really losing 4-0?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Who's in net?
No one good.
Is that?
I want you guys to be honest, so I'm excited with the answers.
Well, no, yeah, I don't know their names yet.
That's brutal.
So that's gonna be.
And we're doing running ball.
Yikes.
Are we doing
So
one?
that's
Yeah, for the scrimmage.
Yeah, for the scrimmage.
an hour.
Sorry. That will
Media
be.
day.
Working on the right
So
circle,
like they're
moves it
gonna
on
have
around
all
towards the
practice
middle.
after.
So the.
In front.
Y'all already Jordan the next
Oh, missed the cross ice pass.
No, the next one. That's why it's not going to be a real practice.
Picked up, dropped back.
Got it. Okay,
So,
and
on the
you.
blue line, left
small
circle,
skate, so we'll have them show up in suit and tie.
back to the blue
Get
line,
their headshot done.
out of zone,
And then we'll have them change into their uniform. And then I just let them shoot their uniform.
almost picked.
Do
I'll
you
wait.
want?
Well, there was,
What do you want? I don't know.
well, at the very least,
But here, I'm going to go get this stuff set up for them.
Bad pass right in front.
Okay.
Circles around, good block.
Then I'll come back and we can talk about it after.
Into the middle up the near side.
Do you want to organize your block?
definitely, it's like the reaction to this you're talking
In
about.
front. Goalie glove. Covered.
Exact. What else I need to?
Whether or not they want to do like goal scorers and they want to get some like doing
Celebrating.
their celebration or whether or not somebody wants to just type video stuff they want to do just while they're here. Although most of them probably won't want to do that.
If it's hiking or something.
Something,
Force them.
something to put on like Facebook and Instagram saying that hey, there's a game tonight. So most people don't watch videos on Instagram.
If it's less than a minute, then it doesn't like make an IGTV or whatever.
Like a 30-second difference. USF football.
Hmm.
So
They're picking up steam here in the final 10 at least.
Yeah.
Starting to get a bit more shots on net.
They didn't have their first quality shot until like 5 minutes left.
Okay.
But they're trying.
They're trying. That's. I mean, they're finding the groove. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a good steal, bringing up to the left point. Good cross-ice pass, but just blocked shooting lane.
Yeah.
Off the far side, brings it into the zone, 1-on-1. Over towards the far corner, brings it out towards the middle.
That's a great pass.
And that's in.
If it's in,
It's 5-0.
it's not in. No, it didn't go.
Oh, it didn't go in?
Hey, made the save. Would have been nice. Would have been a nice move if it went in
Oh
though.
my god, I thought it went 5-hole. Bring it around behind the goalie.
So yeah, the Bulls are definitely spending a lot more time in the offensive zone than they were in the first half of this game.
If they could just get a couple more people in the shooting lanes.
Yeah,
it
the
could definitely, like, that was a bad pass and now it's been stolen and now you got a breakaway chance. Going straight up the middle, that's a good.
Held on to it.
Yep.
And it goes wide out of the zone. Yeah, USF's problem, they need players in the slot, to feed the middle of that offensive zone, and they're just not getting it.
As soon as somebody gets below the goal line.
Here's, here we go.
Good
There's a
breakaway,
chance.
Try to get it on the backhand, could not get it. In the legs of 28, and it's out again.
And there you go. Another attempt at the slot, and it just doesn't work. That's a great play.
That's a good 2-on-1, and he just could not get it on his stick.
That's the pass they're looking for. It was a good defensive play, though, by 44.
Now it's on the left side. Going up the far boards, cross ice over to his near corner. 11 has it again. He's had, like, tons of really good shots this game on that right side. He just holds on to it between two Bulls. Brings it back over towards the point, drops it over to the left point. It's picked up at the left circle, right circle, and he just could not get the handle on it. It's now fed back towards the middle.
Out
of the zone. Bulls looking to get shifts and regroup.
It wasn't a bad defensive stand. It just kind of felt like a penalty kill, almost. And see, turnover in the neutral zone isn't going to help you.
That was a bad turnover, too, because they were offside and they just could not do anything with it.
Yeah, you got to find somewhere to go if you still got people offside.
It's a good chance here and could not capitalize, could not carry it through.
22's been in on net a couple of times tonight and just has been stoned by the goalie every time.
Really unfortunate that they were all jammed up there in front of the net and could not get a shot off.
Yeah.
So he heads back over to the Bulls end, and that is an icing.
Luckily it's a scrimmage because, the Bulls are very unorganized tonight. Obviously, they're still getting to know each other out there, getting the chemistry working. And, I mean, we've seen from the beginning to the end of this game that it's definitely helping. But, I just don't think they're there yet. Luckily, we still got a couple weeks.
Yep, we have a face-off on the left side of the goalie here, and is picked up by the Bulls. Now right point, back over towards the right circle, towards the middle, and gloved by number 31.
It's not a bad shot at all by 13. Nice little wrister. If you get a body in front, maybe tip it. Not a bad idea, but one of the few shots in the slot that USF's had so far.
Another face-off to the left here, won by USF, corralled by them. Over towards the far boards, and it is going to be gloved over again by number 31. 3.4 seconds left. Let's see if they can get one last hurrah here in the left circle again. It's going to be 7 against 24. 7 wins it, and it is immediately stripped away by 22. 1 second left on the clock, and it's over.
That'll do it. Now we'll see if we get a second period out of this. I don't know how much time we have ice-wise, but looks like they got some reinforcements coming on. I still got 18 minutes.
They got a whole line and some change.
Yeah.
2 whole lines.
Let's play a little more. Why not?
This is a very far drive for some people, so I can understand why they're a bit late.
Yeah, some of these guys are coming all the way from, an hour away.
It is not for the faint of heart. Look at them as they... I thought they were getting their warm-ups on, but it looks like they're going off already.
Well, it looks like they're just,
Or are they just
restocking the
rotating?
bench, I guess, letting some people take a hike.
Looks like they have a different goalie over there. Can't tell.
I think they're running with 3 goalies, and the old guys don't have one, so they've been letting
Okay.
them get reps. And whoever was goalie for the old guys is,
31 was doing really well.
yeah, you would hope he's their starting goalie opening night, but whoever is in net for the Bulls did struggle.
There's a lot of good shots,
Yeah,
and I think it's just very disorganized. There's not a lot of defensive pressure coming from the Ice Bulls. It seems a lot more offensively focused, and that's where they're kind of faltering. They're trying to gather pucks, and you can't really gather pucks when you got nobody kind of in that back zone.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like I said, it feels like a penalty kill almost, just because of how often they were in that defensive zone. A main focus of this next period of play, looks like we're going to get another 25 minutes, has to be the offense. 0 goals in the first 25. I know it's a running clock, but can't say they had many quality chances. So you're going to want a little more movement up in that offensive zone, a few more shots on net, maybe get some guys in front, dirty goal, however it comes. You need a puck in the back of the net.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They've got bodies. They need to use them a bit more effectively. It's great to get shots out from 10, 20 feet out, but it doesn't matter if the goalie sees them. If he can't see the puck, that's a chance for the Bulls.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's a great opportunity to get a puck in the net. You screen the goalie. It's a fundamental of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Move your mic up a little bit, closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
I like the way you're sounding, yeah.
Cool.
Very good.
I like this mixer.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's a nice one.
You ever work with a Comrex?
No. I have an amp or I have a mic amp at home that I use.
No.
So I don't, no compressing capabilities, unfortunately, but it sounds better at least than my headset.
Yeah, I have a Yeti Nano at home,
Okay.
which is cost efficient, I'd say. Gets the job done.
Yeah,
But then when I worked with Kevin, who you didn't get to meet, he was here last week. We did Bulls Media, which unfortunately isn't a thing anymore. But we got to do, baseball, softball, all the games at USF.
Okay.
It was radio, so we worked off of a Comrex, which is similar to a mixer. I think it's a little more simplistic because in the back in the studio they had the whole board with all that kind of stuff, so it was easier for us on location.
Definitely. This is more kind of set and forget.
We're gonna have to, if those settings move at all, we're gonna have to
They
remember.
change day to day, how far your mouth is, how loud you're going to be, the conditions of the area around us.
I'm just saying if it moves in the box.
Yeah, that too.
Huh.
And we're on with period 2.
Alrighty.
Old guys are already on the defense, a bit more forecheck pressure coming in from the Bulls. 18 really wants that puck. Almost a good steal, good actual steal. Shot on net in the first 20 seconds, something we did not see last period in the center of the ice. Good shot,
There you
it just
go.
went wide. It's picked back up by number 8.
These are the chances that the USF offense needs to have, and they're coming out firing here in the second
They're
period.
being a lot more physical on the puck, getting that forecheck pressure in, which is exactly what they needed, because now the old guys are a bit more on the caution.
I sense more aggression from the USF offense, and we'll see how long this lasts. But for a moment there in the offensive zone, they had the old guys on the ropes.
Exactly. And as it comes up over the center, it's going to be called offsides. So we're going to get a face-off on the near dot on the defensive zone. Got 19 squaring up against I can't see from here, and is won by the Ice Bulls. Pulled back over, going to be sent up the far boards, picked off, and retaken by the Ice Bulls. Center around the boards, going towards that far side. A little bit of a fight, goes back. Centering pass does not connect with any Bulls, but still picked up. Go over to the right point. Picked up at the right circle, back over to the right point, sent across, and a stop. No, it was blocked, and then nobody could find the puck for about a second. It's picked up by 22, carried out of zone. Bulls are going to have to regroup.
Great work by the old guys there, being able to sort that out and block that shot in front, because that goalie did not seem confident with that shot on its way. So
I think he lost it in a body somewhere.
do we have a goal?
It looks like the old guys might have gotten it, or it was gloved. Oh, okay. It was blocked, and then the goalpost came off its moorings a bit.
Ah,
So for the safety of the goalie, they just called it off.
makes sense.
Get a face-off on the left point, and his left circle carried out to the left point, sent up.
There you go, another
Bulls on the
opportunity.
attack again. 3-on-1, sent it wide, and is off the far boards again. Number 91 going into the defensive zone, carrying it around, turns on the brakes, sends it back around. Near boards again for the Ice Bulls, and is picked off in the neutral zone.
See, this is great here. Another chance in the offensive zone, and moving back to that 3-on-1. That's when you go to the slot. Just like right now, obviously the goalie sorts that one out, but keep hammering the slot. It'll come, but you definitely have to be more organized in a situation like that.
And I like the attempt by number 25 to get that backhand centering pass in. It just didn't go to anyone, and I think with time, that's something that'll become more natural to the Ice Bulls as they get comfortable with each other and their tendencies.
Yeah, it's the right idea. It's definitely not a bad idea moving into the slot, but it just has to be cleaned up a bit, yeah.
Exactly. Looks like we have save face off to the right of whoever the goalie is. Won by the old guys, but immediately jumped on by the Ice Bulls. It's picked off, blocked twice. And his old guys still control the puck. It's a mad scramble on the near corner. It's picked up by the Ice Bulls, sent around to the far side. Almost lost the handle and is kept in the zone by the old guys. Centering pass by 91. Stopped it. It's now picked up by the Ice Bulls and is going to be carried out. Nope, it's going to be shot out and picked off. This is a common thing that they're trying to do, is trying to shoot to get it out of the zone rather than carrying it, and I think that's where a lot of these turnovers are coming from.
Yeah, but I have noticed a little bit of an energy shift. I don't know if it's just me, but I do think the old guys have picked it up after a slow start to the second period. They were holding it in the offensive zone for a good amount of time. It didn't work out, but things definitely feel a little different than a few minutes ago.
It definitely feels like the Ice Bulls decided to, go down a gear. And I don't know if that was something that they planned on doing, or if it's just they expelled too much energy in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, conserving energy is definitely, an important part of the game, and that might be true, but, you see it more in their actions rather than their hustle, I guess you could say.
Definitely. It seems these guys, some of them might have been out here for, 30, 40 seconds, but you also have guys who may have been out there for about a minute. And it's becoming very long shifts for them as the zone has kind of shrunk itself a bit as all the old guys start being a bit more aggressive on the attack.
Yeah, and the old guys showing more energy at this stage in the game is almost more surprising compared to the roster size. I mean, you look at the bench, the old guys have quite the depleted, roster compared to USF, which has, a surplus of players. Energy shouldn't really be an issue as long as the line changes are, in a timely fashion. But who knows? Maybe there is something going on there, and that's causing the energy problem.
It would be nice if there was a bit of a stoppage, whether it be for puck over the glass or equipment malfunction, because I think the Bulls are just getting very tired out there and not really having the time to re-energize while they're on the bench. I'm seeing a few shift changes as soon as the old guys lose the puck and it gets cleared, and you can't really capitalize as soon as, this is a perfect situation where it's 2-on-3. These guys are already gassed, and sure, you got one new guy out there, but for every one new guy, you still got 3 or 4 guys who are well into their shift.
And right there, I think, saw the Bulls' best shot of the game. It was a great play getting it into the zone, slowing it down. You notice your lines are changing. You hold on to it in a 2-on-3, which isn't easy. You're outclassed, outnumbered. But you're able to swing it around to the point. You got the guy coming in from the line change, number 9, and he brought it in the slot. Good wrister, great save by the goalie. But it's a step forward, you could say, definitely, compared to some of the shots they had previously.
Definitely was a nice change of pace. as we go wrap around to the far side of the boards. It's carried around the left circle. And it is now in the center, is picked off by the Ice Bulls. We now have a 3-on-2 breakaway as it jumps over the stick of number 12 here and is sent back over towards the near boards. Poke to the left dot, and it is slid over on net, went wide, as picked up with right circle in the center, and it is going to be covered by the goalie.
28 just did too much there, in my opinion. You know, you have that opportunity in the slot. You don't need a stick handle one more time, especially putting on the backhand with no momentum. You're stopped there right in front of the net. You know, get that shot off. It's a left-handed shot to the goalie's right side, so it's not ideal maybe, but I mean, you're right there. You got to fire that one.
Especially when you're down 0-4, any shot counts.
Exactly.
As long as it's a shot on net. If the goalie has to make a save and you're able to come and get that rebound, that's just more power to you.
Yeah.
Now we got to fight over. It's going to be called offsides, I believe.
Something like that.
I believe so, as it's going to have a face-off at the left dot outside the defensive zone. So, good thing he was holding on to that post. Just sometimes I feel like they just shouldn't shoot it out. They should definitely carry it out.
It might be a safer bet, but it if it works, it's quicker to kind of dump it out. And if you dump it, it's a great opportunity for a line change, which obviously we've seen them struggle with coordinating. So I don't hate what they're doing, trying to get it out. It's just not working.
I think this is probably one of the better attempts at trying to get it out, and now they have another 3-on-2, and he just sent it up and over. It's picked up over by the old guys and is sent across the ice.
That's a
now
great
we
pass.
have a 1-on-0 breakaway, and is a great save with the paddle and blocker. Now carried behind the Ice Bulls net over in front, and
That's a
that
goal.
is in.
Yeah, I mean, the first save was great. I mean, he squared up to it. Not the best shot on a breakaway. You know, typically you're going to go 5-hole or aim for one of those corners, kind of hit him right in the chest. But, you know, the old guy stayed with it. We're able to pass it around, move through the middle into the slot, and fire it home. It's a good goal.
It was a very good goal, and it was a very poor chance for the Ice Bulls, just kind of losing the puck somewhere behind the net. As they now try to come with an answer of their own in the offensive zone, and it just a nice stick lift by number 5 just brings 8 out of action. So now goes the reverse side of the ice. A little bit of a neutral zone change up, it looks like, as is passed over the line. Nice centering pass, just gets to no one. It's picked up in the far corner. Fight for it on the near corner now as we go to the left point, left circle. It was a very good poke check by the goalie to make sure that shot didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, big missed opportunity there for the old guys. Could have had an easy cross crease, but I do think a defenseman got in the way of that. Yeah, that's a good play.
It was a nice attempt trying to get it across the ice over to where 8 was. I think I would have preferred a shot rather than a pass, just because it was so telegraphed, and there was no way for number 8 to get that shot off.
Yeah, I think that just comes with communication, you know, chemistry. They're still working on it. You know, we're very lucky it's a scrimmage, considering it's 5-0. I think those shots will come. You know, when it gets down to it, when the games start counting, I think we'll see a lot more of those opportunities. Looks like we got a breakaway on our hands. 26 moving on in, and he scores. 25.
Finally.
Good snapshot. Finally got a breakaway off a turnover, and the Bulls are on the board.
And hopefully we can see this as sort of a shift in momentum coming from the Ice Bulls as they now find a newfound confidence off of that goal.
Never thought I'd see the day. It's a good play.
And it comes in at 6 minutes and 10 seconds into the second period, as the face-off from center is picked up by the old guys. And it does look like the Ice Bulls are playing with a new energy.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully this goal gives them some confidence, helps them gain some momentum, and they can really flourish off of this. I mean, you know, once the dam breaks open, the water flows, so we'll see what happens.
And is just thrown out and dumped by the Bulls as the old guys regroup. Really big pressure coming in from the Ice Bulls as they seem to have 2, maybe 3 forecheckers. Up the near side, number 2 is now
That's a great move.
getting a break into the center. Could not get the shot off. Puck still loose in the center, is picked up by the Ice Bulls and is going to be thrown to the far side. Number 25 could barely get a handle on it and ended up losing it. Number 77 over to number 2 on the right near side. 19 picks it over the right circle when he brings it out. Loses it. Bulls pick it up. It is a 2-on-3 developing here as it is dropped for number 2. It's a good shoulder save by 29. Number 2 could have come in and maybe got a shot up, ended up losing it. And that is a gloved shot coming off of number 12. Both of the goalies looking a lot better in the second half of play. There's been some really good chances on both sides, and there's just been a lot of pucks that have been ended up turning away. So we get a face-off on the right circle. Won by the old guys, carry around to the left side. It is sent up the boards, picked off in the neutral zone, and then it is passed directly to the old guys as 91 comes in with speed on the near side, and he goes around the goalie. Far side left circle is a shot, and it is deflected in front, picked up by the Bulls on the near side, and you have another.
It's a great pass.
Carries it in, a good shot, a better attempt coming from number 17. I like the centering pass if there was somebody there.
Yeah, no, I mean, a no-look pass, it was right where it needed to be. It just, there was no one else in the zone with him. I mean, it's a good idea if there's people around, but otherwise it's not the smartest play.
I think there was just a bit of a line change going on, which is why he had nobody with him.
If that's the case, that's really bad timing for a line change. I mean, or, you know, whoever that was needs to be more aware that that's going on and kind of hold it in the zone until those reinforcements come in.
Yeah, the old guy's coming up the center of the ice here with the puck. 91 showing off his moves once again. Brings it, slides it around behind the goalie, gets stopped. He's picked up again, loose puck, over towards the left circle. It's kept in at the blue line, number 5 fighting off number 2. Number 2 gains it at the left circle. Loses it in the middle. Goalie had to come out of the crease and pick it up. Looks like both sides are getting fresh legs out there. There's a bit of a goalie substitution coming in from the old guys. Number 29 being replaced with number 33. Old guys win the face-off. It is kept in, goes behind the goalie. 23 with the centering pass off to 77. 77 loses it. Bulls now have to regroup, or old guys have to regroup in the neutral zone. 77 carries it over the blue line. 77 all out alone in the center. Loses it. Ice Bulls pick it up, going now the reverse side of the ice over towards the near side. He's looking for somebody, gets someone over on the right circle, and it is sent up and over.
Not a bad opportunity there. You know, you got bodies in the offensive zone. Maybe pass it around a little bit more. Was a little soon for that shot, but not a bad idea.
It seemed like there was a lot of pressure that was about to come onto him. There was about 3 defenders around him. Maybe he could have had half a second more to maybe settle down the puck, but there probably wasn't much more he could have done. As the old guys now fight in front of the Bulls net again and coming up with the puck on the left circle. It's poked away by number 16. It's kept in the zone by number 77 at the blue line. 77 over to the right circle, over towards 11 on the right circle. Keeps it in on the near boards, and it is rolling out. It is going to be paddled over by number 33 to 77. Old guy's back in the zone again. 22 looks like he's kind of in there all by himself, as for Ice Bulls 19 all alone. It's a good shot, but blocked away.
Yeah, great pass there by 22, finding 19 in the slot. Not an easy pass, especially when you're facing the boards. 19 just missed wide, but it was a very good chance.
And that was something that I think the Ice Bulls definitely need to work on, is the collapse on to the puck carrier, because that was 4 guys onto 1 when there was half the ice open. That's a lot of heads to not be looking for someone else.
Yeah, you got to be aware of your surroundings when you're out there and who's open, who isn't, who's available.
Face off to the right of the goalie now. It's won by the Ice Bulls, and then they carry it around behind once again, sending it up the near boards. They lose track of it, and that just barely skates off of the goalie. Could have easily been a goal just off of bad turnover. 44 dancing around the left point now. Stick handles his way through 2 Bulls. Almost got stolen by 28, but 28 comes up short. 22 now brings it around goalie, looking for a centering pass. 44 grabs it, loses it. It is now picked up by the Ice Bulls. It is sent ahead, carrying it over the line. Number 2. He brings it cross ice, tries to dangle it, and ends up losing it. Still kept in the zone by the Ice Bulls. 12 on the right circle, sent across to the left circle to 28 to 28.
Oh, gorgeous.
Beautiful 3-2-1 tic-tac-toe coming from 18 or 12 to 25 to 18 or 28, I believe.
Yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game. That play in the slot, you get someone close enough to the goalie as to make it as easy as possible, and then that was one hell of a pass from the left circle over to 28, who is in the slot. It doesn't get much easier than that. A cross crease is one of the easiest ways to score. It's just getting in that position that's the hard part.
Bulls could not settle the puck after the face-off, end up having to regroup a little bit in the neutral zone, and they now muscle their way in, loses it over on the right circle. There's a bit of a fight now as 28 comes out with it. Bulls bring it to the left circle. It's a shot, and it is going to be covered by number 33.
Another example, getting a body out in front of the goalie, making things a little more difficult for him. He made the save rather easily, but you could tell 28 was giving him some problems in front of the crease.
And that's kind of what they needed to do. Goalie pressure was something they were not really muscling through until about now. So we get another face-off to the left of 33. Old guys win it.
Good pressure.
It's very good pressure from the Ice Bulls as they try to keep the puck in the zone and onto their sticks, ends up losing it. As 44 comes out with it, and he's now carrying it through the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-3 situation. 44 loses it. Number 20 coming in at the blue line, passes it over to the left circle. Kept in the blue line by number 5. And on that near side, the Bulls come up with it as they now go the reverse way. 21 all in.
Ooh.
And could not get it high enough.
Great showing of the leather there by 33. That's a spectacular save. I mean, a glove save is not easy, especially in that situation. You got someone coming in hard and he elevates it. Fantastic save.
It was a good... He stuck to it. He knew that there was another attacker to his left, but he decided that that was the hill he was going to die on, and it worked out for him. It was a good read of the play and the defensive capabilities of his team. The old guys win another face-off to the right of 33, and is immediately taken away in the zone. It's cross ice pass meant for 26, ends up losing it. The Bulls keep it inside of the zone. 26 picks it up on the right circle. Is cross ice over, and they lose it. Kept in. 18 now picks it up on the left circle.
Oh,
And number 2 just fans on it right in front of the crease.
you know, that's the same way they scored that second goal. I don't blame them for going back to that, but you know the old guys are going to be paying extra attention to that slot and making sure it doesn't happen again.
Exactly. And that was a great blocking of the passing lane by number 6. He kind of seemed to read what was going on, and it was just a misread by the Ice Bulls. Got another fight over on the far side of the boards, far corner, as 12 sends it back to 19, kept in the zone, sent over to number 5 on the left circle. It's a good block in front, picked up, rebounded, given away to number 19. There's another good block coming in from the goalie, as it's picked up by the Ice Bulls. In the far corner, looking for another centering pass, gets it but loses it to an Ice Bull. Number 5 on the left, right circle.
It's a great pass. And it's in.
And another goal for the old guys coming in at, what was it, 21-36, something like that?
I don't know, but that was a great sequence. The pass from the defenseman from all the way at the blue line, you know, right on the tape of whoever scored that goal. He's able to just turn around, make it look rather easy, putting it behind the goalie.
And it was more of a mishap coming from the Ice Bulls that they just could not get him out of the goalie's crease. The Ice Bulls win this faceoff once again, try to dump it in and end up losing it at the blue line. They pick it up again in the neutral zone. As the Ice Bulls now get it in onside, lose it again to the skates of number 77 here. 22 picks it up, goes the reverse way. Is going to be a 4-on-2. 22 puts on the brakes. Is now picked up again. Is now a 2-on-1 developing for the Ice Bulls here. Make it a 3-on-2 in the front, and it is sent up and over once again. It's kept in the zone by number 15. In front, backhand, and it is stopped. It is punched in by number 12.
Great goal there. Hard work paying off by number 12. Able to follow up the shot. Poked it in. It wasn't a slap shot or anything super impressive, but it's taking advantage of a rebound, which is something that USF didn't do that first period. They were not very physical in front of the net, but they found their way in there now, and this game just got a lot closer.
Right now looking at, for some reason, 3-4. I'm pretty sure it was 3-5.
Yeah.
As the old guys won yet another face-off, yet the Ice Bulls are now controlling it in their zone. As it now passed up through the neutral zone and is off the leg of number 12, sent over to the far corner. Old guys regrouping now as number 77 chips it ahead and is passed up over to 19, who carries it over the blue line straight through center. And is blocked in front. It was a good attempt, but ended up not going the way that he wanted, as the Ice Bulls now reverse the ice. It is a 3-on-4 situation developing as the new fresh legs of the Ice Bulls come up.
Oof. Good chance there.
A slap shot from number 25 goes wide as the Ice Bulls now regroup in their own zone. Sent ahead to the neutral. 8 pokes at it, trying to get it over the line, ends up losing it to number 44. 44 brings it out towards center. Number 22 for the old guys, and number 2, that was a bit of a tongue twister, end up trying to go for the puck, end up losing it. On the far side, the Ice Bulls now looking to carry it in. Good moves here, but it is offsides for number 17. Face-off going to be taken to the dot outside, near side. Ice Bulls win it. It is poked in by number 14, who ends up losing it to number 24 of the old guys, who carries it over the line on the near circle. It's a good block in front from the goalie as he brings it out to the far circle. Ice Bulls now come up with the puck, end up losing it again in neutral zone. Ice Bulls looking to try and get it, but the puck is just a bit too slimy for them. As the USF goalie now covers the puck. We'll get another face off to his left. Or to his right, I guess.
No, I was talking about that.
falling from both.
Old Guys win this one. Number 20 over in the center loses the puck. Old Guys now have to regroup in the neutral zone. Number 20 carries it over towards the right circle. Passes it over to the left from number 6, who is waiting. Cross ice feed ends up going to no one. Number 32 picks up on the near corner. Is a board-to-board pass to number 6 on the blue line, centered for number 32, goes to no one. And that is another Old Guys goal as the clock starts winding down in these final 5 seconds.
Yeah, the pass across was most impressive, and then the shot on goal, poor rebound control from the USF goalie, leading to an easy rebound goal for the Old Guys. And that'll do it.